Hello everyone, welcome back to the farming series on the Windchaser Map. I'm heading over to the farm this morning in the 2006 Chevy Silverado. I do have our new utility trailer here along with our brand new farm UTV. I really want a UTV just to get around farm to all the different buildings and to be able to check out the crops. It's been a long 2 to 3 weeks here for us getting all the equipment up and running. Now they did all start up, but we did have to do lots of maintenance on them, and a few of them still need a little bit more work before we could really put them to work. But today the main goal is to get ready here for fall harvest. We have just around 100 acres of corn that needs to be harvested, along with, I'm thinking it's around almost 150 acres of canola or wheat that we do also have to harvest. And then once all that's done, I do want to kind of get going on a brand new contract we have with a local. He needs some hay for his animals, and we have to mow this field. So the first thing, why don't we get going here on the fall harvest equipment. We do need a truck and trailer ready to go here, along with a few other things. So let's open up these doors. Over the last few weeks here, this has been one of the most highly requested videos was to be back here with a farming series. There is more farming videos here in the works as well. Now the old 19, I think this is a 79 Kenworth here, needs a few new things, including a new clutch here. So we won't be able to use this. It can move around on its own, but with weights, the clutch just does not do good enough here for us. So we will have to use the single axle semi here. So why don't we get that all set up here, and we'll actually get it pulled on out. But this truck here, the Freightliner 112, is one awesome truck here. It is a small one, but it's good enough for what we need. I'm really excited here for this farming series. It should be a lot of fun here, as realistic as what I can be here, and I really do like the Windchaser Map. It's such a great platform for a farming series as well. Now I expect to start the fall harvest here within the next few weeks, which I'm really excited for. We're going to get a head start on it as well, and there we go. So everything has been triple checked. We've put grease in it, all of the fittings, everything's ready to go. Now on this grain trailer, we actually had a few tires that were completely gone on them. We had to replace those, and it was a lot of work here. So what I'm thinking is, why don't we get all of these equipment for fall harvest kind of lined up right about here. So we got the grain truck and trailer ready to go. Now we need an auger wagon. Now, if you do end up enjoying today's video here, I do ask that you please drop a like. It's much appreciated as it helps out with the YouTube channel. Let's hop here in the case 7250, and we'll actually be using this here with this auger wagon. Now, one thing about this auger wagon, it was a pretty expensive fix here, but the mechanism to bring the grain from it over to the truck was actually completely broken on. We had to have it completely rebuilt. We put a lot of money back into the farm, just getting everything up to maintenance, because usually when a farm's abandoned, like what we bought, the equipment is just not kept up. Now this tractor here is really nice. It's in pretty good condition, and just kind of usual maintenance on this one here. Now, if you do have any cool ideas here for the farming series, please let me know. I really appreciate your feedback, as it helps out with the YouTube channel. Now, I am thinking about opening up the farming series here to all of you guys who have PC to come on in-game and help out. I think that would be a lot of fun here. Multiplayer is really good as well for kind of farming aspect here of the game. But I think right about here is good, so we got both of those to manage the grain here. Now, one thing we will be doing in a bit is putting some more silos up. We only have one silo, but we have two grain types that we'll be harvesting, and we need multiple storage areas. Alright, here's our John Deere Combine, the 7560, the STS here. Now this looks to be in pretty good condition. I actually really want to leave this inside. In the header here, we just had completely rebuilt. A few of these were completely broken off, and we also had this trailer here service. I think the steer tires on these just did not work, so the harvester should be all ready to go. And I think that's pretty much it here for that. So I think, why don't we hop in one of the tractors and get going on the field mowing. So not only will we doing some fall harvest here, we'll be doing some contracts for some of the locals, including some hay here and possibly some straw bales as well, depending on if we harvest wheat. Now we might end up doing some more contracts for some other farmers to help them out this time of the year here, because some of them just have way too much crop, way too much acreage for their own kind of crews to do. Get backed up here to it right about there. Seems to be good here. One of my favorite tractors. This thing is so nice here, but since it is a little windy out, a little breezy, why don't we just kind of get everything opened up here on it as well? I think that would be a nice thing. I'm not sure if this will open up. Oh, there's something there. Let's see. Usually these back windows open up. Looks like that one won't. And we'll see what we can do there. Looks like not having too much luck there. Let's raise the steering wheel. Perfect, and we're good to go. Now this, can we call it our first official work here for the farm? It's something small here, but it gets us going, which is great. Little by little, we'll be getting back into full farming, but for now, we gotta get this done here. I think we'll be getting some pretty decent money for all the hay bales. This really revs the engine up pretty high here, and that is something that is good here. Now this is a pretty big tractor as well, so we should be good to go. I've always really liked the farming part here of Farming Simulator. I actually have quite a few single player kind of off recordings that I do a lot of here, and I really do enjoy the farming aspect. I do want to do a lot more videos here with the series. Now we will actually have to put this in a windrow here to make it less passes for the baler, and we actually did pick up a baler along with the windrower as well, so we did do lots of fixing up, reinvesting, just trying to make sure our farm is ready to go for the future here. Not too much we could really do when we buy a farm in the fall season, but all winter long we'll get everything ready to go, and I think we might get into cattle soon. I think cattle, maybe cows or sheep, or even pigs, livestock in general will be a nice add-on. You guys can actually see it is dropping some down here, which is really good, and we'll have to put that all in windrows. Now let me know down below in the comments, guys, would you like me to do some time lapses, kind of speed it up a bit with also the music in the background? I think that would be a neat thing to do. Oh yeah, this JD8100 here, no problem. One of my favorite tractors here. These old tractors, they do a great job here, and they still are great workhorses for the farm, even though they're 10, 15 years old, some of them. Now we did take out a big money loan here from the bank as well to buy this abandoned farm, and we gotta make it as profitable as possible. So even small contracts like this for some locals that need the hay here for their animals is definitely a great start here for us, because we have a lot of overhead, and we definitely gotta have money coming in. So what will happen between now and the start of fall harvest is we'll have a few big bushel grain containers coming in silos here for us, so those should be really good to go, and hopefully we could even maybe buy a field or two from another farmer that is ready to go for harvest. I will see if I can make a deal. I think that would be a pretty nice thing to do. Yeah, it looks like we'll be able to get to the windrower and the baler ready to go here. I'm not sure how much we'll do of that here on camera, but wow, this big old wing mower is doing a pretty good job. Although I really do like the Windchaser map, I am always looking for the next map for the series. And I think once we get through fall harvest here and explore some livestock, we'll probably switch every few months to a new map. Now I am a lot busier here with school, so maybe every week and a half to 2 weeks you guys will be seeing a farming video here. I really do enjoy the farming series, but I like all the other series that we do here on the channel, and those I will probably put a lot more effort into them to get those up on a weekly basis, and this one will be every week and a half to 2 weeks. It's awesome that we are dropping grass here. Usually I would prefer to kind of double cut it, that way there's a lot more hay here for us, but I don't think this time around we have the luxury of time to wait here, because I think with the fall we'll get some heavy rains, and then all of this will just rot out here, and we definitely don't want hay rotting. That's just money that we won't be getting once it all rots out. Let me know down below in the comments, guys, what is your favorite part of farming here? Is it running combines? Is it doing the tractor work? Or kind of what type of the farm would you guys like me to focus on? The livestock, field work, little projects like this? Let me know. I really do like this tractor here. Nice air ride seats, just great overall. Now, one thing I am noticing here, there is quite a lot of weeds here, so that could be a reason why we aren't getting as much droppage of the grass here. We definitely want the best grass to have the best hay here for us, but we didn't really have control over that this time around. But I think going forward, we'll have to do a lot of fertilization, and maybe if we do get livestock, we'll just use the manure, and that will be even better sometimes than the fertilizer. That UTV will come in pretty handy here for us, although it is small, though it is pretty inexpensive here for what everything else here on the farm does cost here. I think that UTV will be helpful. We'll be able to go check out on the fields. Soon we'll check out on the livestock and just be able to get around the farm a lot quicker here. This farm is, I think it's over 250, 300 acres, and it's a lot of acres, and we want to check up on some of it, but maybe we'll also do that with a drone as well. Maybe we'll get a few drone shots of the farm. I think that would be also pretty neat. Now, this 8100 here had a full service done to it here, along with a few other minor things, but it just took a long time here. Lots of parts have been delayed, and I definitely want to do more and more farming videos here for you guys, but it is a bit tricky with being back in school here and having a lot of homework. Yeah, it's good to see that grass is being dropped here. I'm not sure how much. At least we could probably get maybe a half dozen bales would be a great thing here for us. That will be pretty good money as well. And that is pretty much it here for us, you guys, since that was pretty awesome here. First day here at the farm, really doing work here, and we got one contract already started. We'll just do this last little bit here, but this John Deere wing mower we also did pick up over the last few weeks here, and so far it's been pretty good. So there we go, guys. I think we'll end today here just hopping out here on the UTV, and I will show you guys one of the fields we do have to harvest. This Mahindra UTV is pretty awesome. Now, these are a bit fun if we kind of want to go a little bit off-roading here, but why don't we go check out one of the fields? And we have the silo over here. A few more will be coming, and this is one of the fields we will be harvesting. You guys can see, so the corn looks to be pretty good, and I can't wait for the coming weeks to get the harvesters working. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video here back at the farm. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next one, and subscribe for more.